Alright, we are now going to take a look at the Marvel Collector-Corps Villain box. It's about a month late, but we had a pretty off month for November, end of October throughout November. But we're going to look at it now, take a look at the pieces, see what comes in it, and let you know what we think. So as always, you start with your pin and your badge, and this time they just kind of slip out. So the badge says Collector Corps, and it's Red Skull, classic Red Skull, still kind of cool. And the badge also says Collector Corps, and is a classic Green Goblin. So again, kind of cool. Then we open it up, and I'm going to be honest. This is the first time I've been kind of disappointed with a t-shirt. And it could just be that last month's t-shirt, or last box's t-shirt was so good. You know, it was a really nice t-shirt in the last box. And this one isn't bad by any means. You know, when we look at it. You know, it's villains. You know, we got Thanos and the Red Skull and the Green Goblin and a couple of Ultrons, Loki and Venom. It looks like maybe the Matt Gargan Venom. But it's Venom, so who cares, I guess. It's very plain. It's gray with black, and you know, it feels like something I could get on a discount t-shirt site instead of, you know, an exclusive thing that I've invested in. But the art's not terrible. You know, some of it's pretty good. Loki and Red Skull, I think, are my least favorites.
I think Venom looks awesome.
Yeah, Venom looks cool, even if he is the Matt Gargan version. Ultron's not bad. But overall, I think it's just, You know, they set the bar pretty high with the previous shirts. And I don't think I've been I don't think it's my least favorite shirt in the set yet. I think my least favorite shirt was the first one in the Age of Ultron box set. I thought, I don't know, that one just didn't do it for me. This one would be my second.
I think my least favorite was the Ant-Man.
Really? Yeah, I like the Ant-Man shirt.
Just because it was just, all it did was say Ant-Man.
I don't know. Anyway, that's my opinion. Again, not bad. I was expecting more at this point from the Marvel. And as always, you get a cool comic. This one's an Invincible Iron Man issue. I think these are really smart. I think they're a way to potentially draw people into comics that may not be interested in comics. And I think every one's been in issue 1. So it's a good starting point. I can see somebody reading this and saying, well, crap, now I gotta go buy issue number 2. And it's Invincible Iron Man in the Villains Month, but he's surrounded by zombies, so I haven't looked at it, but I'm assuming it's maybe a zombie universe or a zombie outbreak. I don't know if it's a Secret Wars tie-in. I don't know. I haven't looked at it at all. But you can look at, if you see the Iron Man suit, it's a different design. It's not a radically different design, but it's a little different than the classic Iron Man. He's got like tab-eye boot toes. It's more of a knight helm. Kind of cool. I don't mind it. I haven't looked through the comic yet, but I intend to. It's got zombies and Iron Man, so. Now, I heard a lot of people were disappointed in this. It's an Orbs, but they've done these before, or Dorbs. They've done this before. In the first box, we got an Ultron Dorb, or whatever. And I don't know. I don't mind them. You know, push comes to shove, I'd prefer a Funko. But, you know, whatever.
I think they're kind of cute.
You know, he looks pretty cool. And he'll go well with the Ultron. You know, you put him next to the Ultron, they're both grinning fools. And it's actually quite heavy. And this has got some heft to it. You know, it's plastic, but it almost feels like it's made out of wood. You know, it's got a shocking amount of heft. You know, it's not an insubstantial thing. You know, it's so heavy that I'm afraid if it falls off a shelf, it actually might break something. on it, a horn or something. But it's not bad. It's not a Funko. So if you just don't care, throw it up on eBay. Make your money back. I bet you could get $30 for it. Or just throw it up with your Ultron if you've been collecting him from the beginning. Now, this is... I'm of two minds of this next one. We got a zombie Morbius, which is kind of contradicting, because Morbius is a vampire, so it begs the question... Oh, let's get one more thing in there. Begs the question, can a vampire become a zombie? I've read the Marvel Zombies comics, and I don't remember there being a vampire Morbius. Now, he's disappointing in that he's such a fringe villain. He hasn't shown up in the movies or any of the Netflix TV shows. Although I would murder someone to see him show up in Daredevil. I think that would be ridiculously awesome. Beyond cool. Or if Blade gets a TV show. But he's not just Morbius, he's zombie Morbius. So you're taking a niche and throwing it into another niche. And I think you're going to anger a lot of people. Especially where I was hoping for a Venom. Now, I don't know. If you look on the back here, these are exclusives. So there's Morbius and Zombie Morbius. So maybe some people got just a regular Morbius. I don't know which I would rather have, because I gotta be honest, the Zombie Morbius, regardless of whether or not he can be a zombie, looks badass. I think he looks like he'll take your head off. Bobblehead aside.
He's got a lot more teeth.
Yeah. But anyway, love him or hate him, I mean, he's even wearing his little 70s jumpsuit. I think he's a good addition. I'm disappointed it's not Venom, but the only reason that I thought it would be Venom was because of the cover. I was hoping for something more substantially Venom related than part of a t-shirt and what we're about to open. But I think a year from now, I'll be very happy. I think I'll look at it and say, that Morbius is pretty badass. And finally, I believe finally, yes, finally, we get a Venom keychain. And I think this is the crappiest thing we've received in any of the Marvel boxes yet. Not because it doesn't look cool, because I guess it kind of does. It's just part of their thing when they did this. They said no filler garbage. They were the anti-Loot Crate. If I want all this Chotsky filler crap, I'll throw my money away with Loot Crate. What am I going to do with this? It says it's a bobblehead, but look at how heavy this ring is. You're not bobbling that head. There's no way. I don't know. I mean, he's kind of cool, I guess. And maybe I'll take the keychain part off and just throw him up on my shelf. But overall, disappointing, given that I was hoping for a full-size Funko. So in this box, you get tiny little Venom. You get a Morbius, either zombie or vampire. You get your Dorbs, Loki. You get your t-shirt. You get your comic. And you get your pin and your badge. So if we're just going for cost ratio, figure the t-shirt's 15 or 20. The Morbius, say another 15 or 20, so you're at 30 or 40. I don't know how much Dorbs go for, but I would imagine in the $15 area, $10 or $15. So if you're looking at 40, 50, you're already at $50. You're already over the $30 you paid for the box. So, the little Venom thing, which maybe $8, I don't know. You're well over your $30 anyway. So even though it's disappointing, I feel I got my money's worth, and there's enough stuff I am going to enjoy out of it that I don't feel cheated. That said, I'm very excited for December's Guardian of the Galaxy box. Mm-hmm. I think we're getting back to... I work with some people that subscribe to this. They were disappointed that we went so comic heavy after that first box, after Age of Ultron. I bet a lot of people are going to be excited to get back to something they can recognize from the movies. And I'm hoping next year we start seeing Netflix stuff. That'll be really cool. But yeah, so here we go. October's villains. It is what it is. I think it's the weakest of the boxes so far. But still, I don't feel cheated. I don't feel like I've wasted my money, so I guess I can't argue with that. Gets a thumbs up from me. Thank you.